Hello everybody and welcome to my first TTC vlog. I am so excited to be starting my TTC vlogs and hopefully soon pregnancy stuff and all that fun stuff. But for now we gotta start with the first cycle, or at least that's my plan, is to start with my TTC first cycle. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. I'm not gonna lie. This is, everything is my first, so, we're trying, I'm just trying to, like, I'm still trying to understand a lot of the lingo, but I think I'm picking up on some. So, also, if you hear, we actually have a friend's cat over, and all of our pets play, so, they've been playing a lot, and especially now that we're home, they decide to be more active. And of course, part of it is because I got the camera out, because why wouldn't they be annoying when I have a camera out? But that's okay. So by the time you guys see this, I'm going to be posting this video a little bit later than when I'm actually filming it, because I'm really only able to do a certain amount of videos a week based on my time schedule. So I just want to make sure that you guys know this is from past me, and I won't, well, you'll probably figure it out based on kind of the dates and information that I give. But so our first TTC cycle was actually right around the time that we were in Disney. So there you go, there's your hint. I actually started a little bit before that, and based on all the tests I took and everything, I had my big O somewhere around that vacation time. So we didn't conceive that cycle, but honestly the cycle was insane. And I don't know how I'm going to show this because I've been using an app called Flow, and the app's pretty good, but it's weird how I want to show my my chart, my BBT chart. Based on BBT though, my BBT has been insane. Like, I don't even know how to describe it, but I bounce so much. And if any of you guys out there are able to look at this chart and go, I know exactly what happened in your body, then please tell me. I would be eternally grateful, because I don't know what's going on in my body. But like, there's definitely, I'll put it up right here. There's definitely, you can see at the very start of my cycle, I had really high temps, or I had one really high temp, and then I immediately dropped. And this was all right around Thanksgiving time. So we were traveling. I'm pretty sure I wasn't taking my temperature at exactly the same time, which I know is an issue, but you can tell there were definitely lower temps. And then right around the time that I supposedly had my ovulation, my temperature didn't spike, which is why I'm thinking I actually may have owed a little bit later than what my chart here actually says, because Flow actually does try to, like, it does try to predict when you actually owe. And then you can see I had really high temperatures, or not really high, I definitely bounced, but they were higher than it was at the beginning of the cycle. And I was really excited because they were staying pretty high until right there at the very end. So this whole month, that whole cycle was just a huge roller coaster. Not only that, it ended up being a longer cycle. So I actually thought I might have, we might have conceived, because my usual cycle is 28, 29 days. And on day 31, that ended up being my new cycle day. So that was fun. Definitely had a little bit of anxiety with that. I did an OPK on, not an OPK, I did a pregnancy test, 10 days DPO, and that one did show up negative, but I'd kind of read like, oh, it may not necessarily be negative. So then I tried it again, literally the morning that I ended up starting Aunt Flo. So that was really fun. I was really upset, and actually, like, emotionally, I would say this first month has probably taken the biggest toll on me, because I was really positive. And now granted, we traveled right around the time that I was, you know, hitting that big O, but we were traveling, and so I'm pretty sure it actually pushed my ovulation back. So it'll be really interesting to see how this second cycle is going. So far, it kind of seems to be on track, and we're not traveling, so I'm kind of hoping that we got things right here in this second cycle. But yeah, just such an emotional roller coaster of, I was 6 months prior to us trying, I was tracking, I was making sure I had all of that information in Flow, the art app that I use. And, you know, I've been, on top of that, I've been doing my BBT, I've been taking OPKs, and I've been checking my mucus. So, I between all of those, I thought I had it right the first time, and especially when my period ended up coming late, I definitely got a little upset. I kind of went, I would say I spiraled a little bit. Like literally that day I found out that I had my period, I may have cried like a lot because we weren't pregnant. I was really sad, but we're back on a new cycle, and we're actually currently right in the middle of that cycle. So I will probably make another video about this closer if cycle 3 starts, or if TTC cycle 3 starts, or if we end up pregnant. I'll go over this chart, but I already know this chart's rough too, because for Christmas we traveled, and my in-laws live an hour behind us, so I was temping an hour off, and it was traveling. And here's a big question: how much does like the temperature in your room at night affect that? Because I feel like that has to have something to do with it, because we go from freezing temperatures in our room to, you know, just okay. So I mean, nothing's ever the same, so I don't know what affects. I'm sure temperature testing is really kind of, it can change. So I'm not an expert on that, and we'll see what happens with this new cycle. Based on the other two things, I think I may have kind of gotten right around the right time, but we'll see. Like I said, we'll go over that chart in another video. But as for TTC cycle 1, I am sad we got it wrong, but hopefully we got it right this time. And hopefully this time, whatever way it goes, it won't be as big of an emotional roller coaster, because that definitely hurt. Like, I've wanted kids for a really long time, without going into too much background. I've just really wanted kids, and we're finally at the point where my husband and I are on the same page with kids, and so it was hard seeing that we didn't make it the first time. So, but I know that's such a dumb thing to complain about when so many women struggle for so long, and I have a very, I think, irrational fear that it's going to take a long time, or that we possibly can't get pregnant. And I mean, that is a real concern of mine. I don't know how real it is, but it's a concern. And I've talked with my doctor. Like, the biggest thing right now is my weight, which, you know, dieting and exercising, just doing the best I can with that. But she isn't worried about me getting pregnant, other than like eventually maybe checking fertility stuff, but that's way down the line if we haven't conceived in like months and months. So this is just the first cycle that didn't work, and I will make another one if I'll make another video like this if cycle number 2 doesn't work, and cycle number 3, and I'm just going to drag you guys along for this journey, and I hope that I can find a good community here that maybe can help me, maybe see something that I'm not seeing, because I'm 100% not an expert on this. Like I said, this is my first time with everything, everything baby related. So fingers crossed. Baby dust to anybody who is currently trying, and hopefully we'll all get some baby dust here soon. So thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!